Hi guys, and welcome back to Darksiders 3 with Chaos Counseling. I don't like the red hellish light next to this altar. That's not very religious.
The environment is actually very pretty, though.
It is very nice, though.
I really like
something fell, I just don't know what.
I was trying to pay attention, but honestly,
I got distracted thinking of Deathmark and trying to explain shit.
Like, when you said... Oh, like, I was looking at the screen and you said, like, something fell, and I was like, I didn't even see
I didn't see or hear anything.
But,
where did it fall?
Is there...
The top of the church.
Where's the opening you made it fall near?
What fell through?
Oh, hey, there it is.
Oh!
Do know how to make an exit. Literally.
Oh, we dropped the bell.
Mike, well, that's...
That was uncanny timing, I think, because that might have fallen right as I said chime. Or bells or something.
Oh, you know what? I think it did.
Oh my gosh.
Honey, you are a timing genius.
Somehow, and I don't mean
I'm going
it.
to kiss your hand.
Oh, okay.
Because I
Thank you, honey.
remember Sunshine
deserve
said
it.
something when you were talking about the chime.
Thank you, horror game, for making me seem like more of a psychic than I actually am.
So, speaking of horror games, because I DM Curse of Strahd for a small group of people, I have to compile a lot of, like, horror game soundtracks. And because I do that, YouTube has started recommending me, like, hey, see this person reacted to this jump scare. And I'm like, okay! I got one from Fatal Frame, actually.
Which one?
I got the one where it's very early on in the game, I'm pretty sure.
In
I
the
saw, like,
original Fatal Frame, or?
I can't remember which one.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's the ghost that's been backwards.
Oh, Broken Neck Lady.
Broken Neck Lady. I've only seen the beginning of a few of the Fatal Frame games. I've never gotten through it. But it was
Oh,
this...
girl. We'll get there.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I own the first 3 now.
Oh, that's gonna be a terrifying series.
It is. We will all cry.
It'll be Haunting Ground, but times... No, Haunting Ground was still pretty scary. I want to play Haunting Ground! Okay, sorry. So it was a group of guys that were playing, and, like, it's, like, building up because you can hear the song that plays of the Ghost Lady, and I know it's the song because I've listened to the soundtrack trying to find music I could put in.
Each ghost has their own song and
for
everything.
the session. Unfortunately, I can't use a lot of the ghost songs because they have specific whisperings in their tracks.
You hear, I assume one of them's like the blind lady and you constantly hear her going, my eyes.
Yeah, so unfortunately that's not really good for D&D unless it's like a specific scene where someone has lost their eyes, for example.
Yeah.
In Curse of Strahd. But anyway, so you could hear the music. Oh well. You could hear the music in the background, like, building up, and these guys are like, what's going on? But, like, they're like, she's around the corner. It's around the corner, and they would get around the corner, then it would be, like, nothing. And then they're like, it's in the closet! It's in the closet! Like, I love horror like that, because you're second-guessing everything. Like,
Yes.
No, it's not there. But anyway, they left.
That's proper horror.
They left the room, and then they immediately got a reaction like, there's a ghost nearby! And the person pulled out a camera and, like, panned it to the left, and
There she fucking was.
the guy, I don't think it was the guy playing, I think it was his friend. He legit jumped out of his seat, like, ah! And I was like, same, bro, because I actually jumped at it.
I think the funny thing about horror games is I usually don't, like, flat out scream. I usually, like, freeze up. Like, I feel my body completely tense up, as shown in one of the, Five Nights at Freddy's when I turtled.
Oh, yeah.
That was me. Beautiful. That was me literally just stiffening to the point of hurting myself from fear.
Yep.
And then I usually just am talking random nonsense to them, like, trying to cope
Yeah.
by just verbally barfing.
Yeah, I remember freaking, can you look at the audio real quick?
Yeah. Yeah, we good.
Okay, I remember it was one of the first experiences where I, was watching a, quote, horror movie with my, cousins, even though they didn't really, in the end, they're like, I mean, it was okay.
And you're just like...
It was the, what's that one horror movie that had Daniel Radcliffe in it?
Woman in Black.
Woman in Black. That was the one I watched. To cope, I started, like, trying to make fun of it.
Yes.
And eventually they had to stop me and be like, no, can you not do that? And I'm like, okay. And so I got, like, super terrified. And later on, I was talking to one of the cousins, like, we should watch more horror movies. I'm like, okay, you just have to accept the fact that I might scream, because I was telling her, like, I will be really loud. And she's like, girl, That's why I want to watch horror movies.
Yeah, no.
Fuck yeah!
Like we were watching The Thing. I didn't like scream. I usually just like, what would you describe it as, hon? When I just like,
I don't remember because that was like very early in our marriage.
yeah, that's true.
And I've tried to forget about that because you've held it over me ever since.
It was traumatizing, but it was literally just me sitting there. I couldn't do anything. I felt so trapped. It was awful, but that's just how I handle horror. Is just if I don't move, it can't hurt me. But if I don't move, it can get me. And I'm just in this constant painful loop. It's awful.
That's how my sleep paralysis works. Whenever I get that's
Yes.
Yeah.
So, our older brother. Sorry, were you done, please?
I think I was gonna say that I
Sorry.
saw The Shining, but go ahead.
No, you go. No, I guess that was everything.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, I saw The Shining. That movie's interesting.
I've
I didn't
seen
like it.
reviews of it, so but I should probably watch it once.
Like,
I can understand why it's so influential, but yeah.
I mean, I watched it because I was like, oh, this is like an interesting like way to see how this changed or like how this altered the horror industry. I liked it that way, but if you're like,
Yes.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
psychologically, I think it's pretty interesting. But if you're watching it because you're like, I want to get so spooked, I poop my pants.
I want
The Shining's probably not for you.
No, it's
Yeah.
My problem with The Shining was the actress who played the mom was too bad of an actor for me to get invested in her struggle. And the
love-
dad was just too unlikable, so I'm just like, the kid was good, but I'm just like, I just am not invested in what's going on.
I think. Oh,
Distracted.
the other funniest thing though about me.
Defined
it
by a
is?
great many things. Our mission,
There's
our
hoppity hop
gifts,
wins.
and our solitude. For so long, I cannot even remember. Rampage was my only companion.
Mistress,
Forget it. The horseman is not defined by the horse.
I mean, it kind of is, but aw.
what were you gonna say, Abby?
I'm the weirdest when it comes to horror stuff because like horror games and horror stories I can handle like a champ. Like, yeah, there's some nights where it's like I'll definitely be restless, but I can fall asleep and I'll be fine. Movies
Are different.
I can't handle. Like,
Yeah.
show me a horror movie, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
No, I know someone who's like that actually. Someone else who's like that completely.
It's the weirdest shit. I could never. And anytime I tell people about it, they're usually like, that makes no sense. And I'm like, no, you don't understand.
No. I know other people who are absolutely like that. They're like, except sometimes it's flipped for them.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Like, I think the one person I'm talking about, they're like, I can handle horror movies. Do not get a game near me.
That's me, and I can totally tell you why that is. In a movie, I can distance myself from the characters, so when they die, I can be like, well, that person's an idiot, and then move on. When I'm playing a game, I'm in control,
To kill.
I don't have that separation. Furthermore, my instincts in a situation like that is to just stay still and hide. It's like,
Yeah.
I tried playing Alien Isolation. As soon as I found, after the first, enemy, I found a closet and I stayed in there. I'm like, yeah, I know realistically I'd eventually die because the station would be overrun, but I'm like, in a real situation like this is what I do. I would hide and wait for, help.
That's what we're taught to do.
I like how you saw that plant that looked like it had several like tongue appendages. It just stopped and looked at it and just went away.
Nah, I'm
I'm
good.
good.
That's how we handle horror in this
Yeah.
house.
Now, like some of my friends, we like watching horror movies together because it's an experience. We all get scared out of our minds.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think because I love how there's different forms of media that people can partake with, like, whatever genre they want, like horror. Again, there are people who are like, I can maybe watch a horror game, I will never be able to play it. And then but they're totally fine during the movie, or like vice versa with you. And it's great because people can experience horror in a way that they can manage.
Yeah.
I mean, when we did a brief, like we played maybe 40 minutes of Amnesia, The Dark Descent for a Halloween
We know
episode.
so hard.
And then we had Flays cut together the best moments. I noped out. Like there were several times that I jumped in. There was one point I jumped in a closet after we just heard a scary noise, and I wouldn't move for like 2 minutes.
I remember. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was done.
I remember the ending of that specifically. Because I mainly remember the ending specifically because when I was first starting, like, it went with...
Wasn't that the first one you edited for us?
No.
Or was it the first one with the ending title card?
No. I can't even remember, but...
That's fine.
What I do know is I was trying to sync it up, and then because how I edit is usually you try to find a point in the very beginning where things match up and a point at the very end and see if it still matches up. I remember going through Amnesia the Dark Descent, and I got to the end and I was like, it's not matched up for some reason. And then I had to like watch in between the episode and figure out why, but when I was watching near the end, trying to see it, there was that poofer that came to you guys, and then I just saw you guys pause, and did a sync, and then quit the game! I was like, oh, that's, okay. Guys, an enemy didn't even appear.
Nope, we didn't even see an
I know
enemy.
where enemies first start to appear.
Yeah,
because...
I even knew that they wouldn't start, and I guess it's like,
Ugh.
I was absorbing Luke's fear, I think, with that one. But
I've always
what is
wondered,
this thing?
I
fuck
don't know.
are you?
I mean,
Yeah, you missed it because this is what Sunshine noped away from.
Also, like,
It
the
looks
reason
friendly.
why I can do Five Nights at Freddy's and heck, even enjoyed the second one. Like, I legitimately liked playing the second one, even if I could never get past night 4.
This world is innocent.
Can I touch you? Ooh.
Oh, we can interact with it.
We have a new mascot. What are we gonna name him?
Cthulhu Butt.
Oh.
What are we gonna name him?
We'll think about it. Finish your thought.
But the reason why I could play FNAF and not other horror games is because I didn't have to move. I could stay still. I could do what my instincts told me to do. Yeah. Because my biggest thing is that, like, again, with Alien Isolation, I never know when I can time to run past them and they won't notice I'm there.
I wonder if we can direct it. Anyway, sorry.
Can we ground pound?
Oh.
What? Oh! Are you okay?
Cthulhu Butt, are you okay?
Cthulhu butt.
Cthulhu butt!
That's what we're calling it.
Toodoo butt!
Toodoo butt.
Toodoo butt!
Toodoo or Toodoo?
Toodoo. Toodoo.
Toodoo.
Why don't we just call him Tubu?
Tubu?
At least
His
you're
name's Tubu?
Tubu!
Tubu, are you okay?
Or how about Kubu?
No, Tubu's good.
Tubu. Okay, Tubu. Tubu!
So now we have, Fire Muffin and Tubu. Best buddies of ours.
Oh boy.
Dude,
Just realized
Are
we
you mad
bas-
at him keep naming things?
No, I just realized I'm like, geez, we have our own Tiny Box Tims now. And I guess we kind of had it with Franklin.
we've
but-
had them for a very long time.
Yeah,
We're
but
just
I just
enforcing
ver-
it.
I mean, heck, I know Abby tried to do it in our, like, the second episode of Darksiders with her bench. Granted, I don't recommend anyone watch the early
I
episodes.
loved my bench.
Your bench.
The only ones I kind of recommend watching is Beyond Good and Evil, and even then I only recommend like a couple episodes because of a combination of the glitches and my royal, like, 25 minutes I was stuck on a single
fuck.
boss that I just couldn't sneak past a guy and kept dying over and over.
That was funny.
I remember actually watching that. And
Yeah.
like I watched it and I was like, okay, they're speeding. Wow, they did some editing. They're speeding it up, and I kept watching. And like they're still.
I think we get through the whole song twice.
Yeah, I was like, okay, the song's almost over, and then it just picked back up, and I was like, oh. Okay.
My editing was so good, guys. You should
I
go
don't
watch
know why
it.
I
It's 10 star.
Again, I genuinely don't know why I kept touching him, because I'm like, I'm hugging the wall! What do you want from me?
Poke.
That was the thing, is I was poking the bad guy. I needed to not do that.
Yeah, that's kind of how sneaking works. You don't poke the guy, you're sneaking back.
Well, you do if it's Skyrim and your sneak's maxed out.
That's fucking Skyrim. That game's glitchy as hell as is. That's why it works.
I do love, there's like an animation of making fun of sneaking in Skyrim if you have like maxed out sneak and other enhancements. You shoot the animation. The guy gets shot in the head with an arrow. What? Is someone there? I guess not. Despite the fact he still has an arrow sticking out of his head. Mm-hmm. Oh, another
Video
funny
games.
story.
Hello.
Homelands.
Are we in the elephant graveyard?
Oh, I was thinking, oh, sweet, we're gonna get boned!
I mean, we are playing the only female horseman.
Yeah, she's gonna get a boyfriend.
I mean, men can get boned, right?
Yes.
That's fair.
Yes, they can.
That is very fair. I apologize for being exclusive. That is my fault.
I hope. I hope I'm not speaking for everybody.
What is our
I
life?
don't know.
Bruh, I'm just here. I ride the waves, say whatever the
Who's gonna
hell.
have the honor of being Fury's boyfriend? What do you guys think?
Me.
My phone just fell.
You're right. Okay, your phone can date Fury. That's a much better match.
It fell very far away.
Holy falling cell phone, Batman!
Oh, 1 sec.
Okay, get that phone, girl. Get that phone. Got that phone?
Got it.
Got that phone.
Give me that butt!
No.
I feel like that's a reference that I don't know.
Yeah, it's idiot box.
Would you ask of this?
10, 11, something like that. Someone put some clip of something to a Dark Souls thing. I don't know. It was really weird.
Okay.
Probably from something. I just don't know
As
what.
you wish.
And...
Take your time.
While we're here, we're near the end of an episode.
Alright, let's
Hey.
just call it then.
Okay, boy.
Bye.
Bye, step.